We'll see if we can get 100% full charge from here, because it's gonna be 30%, right? Because we're gonna be able to get a Hyacine Eidolons right now. Okay, 31, 32, 34. Hyacine heal. Ultimate back in this 59%, 63. Flies back off a massive 95. Oh my god, we instantly get another dragon. We instantly get another dragon right now. Even though we sort of wasted it, it's actually no difference whatsoever. Boom, over here, 80% charge. Can we get off before Hyacine casts ultimate here? Okay, not unfortunately. Okay, we do get a slap. What the? 2 million. Alright, Ika, do it. Fly. Okay, you know what? It's close enough. 700,000 damage, by the way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And today's episode of 1 versus $2,000 Hyacine, we are gonna be taking a look at the latest 5-star win, remembrance, sustained DPS, hybrid, whatever it's gonna be. VTuber streamer Hyacine. Right, we're gonna be starting off with E0S0, and unfortunately, because as per usual, we do have ourselves a couple of E6 units, so we are just gonna be taking a look at how the score improves as we give her the different additions to, for example, the Lycons as well as the Iron. So starting off at E0S0 first, and then we're gonna take a look at the score for Epoch Shadows this time instead of Memory of Chaos, because if you guys haven't played the Memory of Chaos yet, the Pollock's boss is extremely tailored to casters, which makes it very difficult to really see what the impacts are gonna be for a Eidolon as well as Signature Light Code increase for Hyacine, right? So for today, we are just gonna see how this score is gonna gradually decrease against the Sky Shrouding Star Devourer Swarm. And without further ado, let's just go in right now, right? Bada boom, bap, beep, bap, bang. Alright, let's go. Why we just full auto? I think this thing is easy enough to just full auto. Alright, let's just see full auto for this. So it's like a little bit neutral as well. So there won't be anything like piloting easy on this. Okay, so we have 135k, very good. 500,000 into the dragon right now. We have a big booms of holy shit. Thank God we're doing this in A4, because if this was MOC, the stage would already be finished. We are almost at the second half already. We do get ourselves the Hyacine upgrade, flies back into gentle rain. Tribbie goes forward, and then we are gonna boom with the fact of 181,000. 181,000. This is gonna give us the 100% for casters, summoning the Polacks, because this is unfortunately a slightly unrelatable caster. So we're gonna pop this thing over here. Boom, bop, bap, and that is gonna be phase 2, and there it is. That is gonna be phase 2. He's gonna immediately summon this up. Okay. Oh, he punches Mimi in the face, which is a little bit scary, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, because Tribbie is gonna come in with a whopping almost 600,000 damage. Follow up. Hit this over here for 480 into 756,000 Tribbie, and then our Polacks as well as Kazu is just going to be dealing absolutely Castilian Globillion damage of 7. Okay, chat, I have an alternative. We need to nerf this bitch. Alright, this is way too fast. We need to nerf this bitch. So to nerf this bitch, I think we run Pela, guys. Fuck this shit. Let's just run Pela. Alright. We're just gonna run a Pela because that was just genuinely way too fast. Let me switch this out for an Eagle real quick over here. You know, a little bit better. Strip her with no relics. Then that's also unrelatable. You get what I'm saying? So we're just gonna slam this in, and we'll see how this cooks. We'll see how this level 1 light cone, by the way. Literally level 1 light cone. Okay. Okay, now this is a lot more relatable. Very good. Okay, very good. This is a lot better. Okay, there we go. Very good. Save. Very good. Okay, Hyacine activates boom. A gentle rain. 100,000 damage from Hyacine. 59k into a dragon immediately. 265. Pop. Okay, this is Ooh, 1.4 million kabillion. Pela wasting her basic like the bitch that she is. Absolutely fantastic. Mimi slams back down. We are gonna be able to get a bug over here. Oh, shit. Now, Mimi, because of Hyacine, she's actually not going to be facing any form of sustain issue. I feel like this also sort of demonstrates Hyacine's sustain's capabilities. Like, for example, just now when Mimi got crowd controlled, she instantly got cleansed because of Ika. So I don't think there's too much pressure of thinking that, you know, Mimi is going to die because of this degree of comp over here on top of the damage capabilities as well as the charge generation from Ika, if I can say so myself. Like, boom, 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 boom. I think we are going to be able to get a break of 1.5 minutes. Boom. Getting the break. Instant action, very advanced for the maximum regeneration, 253,000, breaking all of the little bugs, and then we're gonna get a huge ultimate falling of an enhanced skill, and then Dragon should be able to clean this up, immediately getting us into phase 2 at 1874 action value, if I can say so myself. Okay, hit this. Yep, Hyacine is E0S0. Shiver is literally just lying for 5. Oh my god, that didn't 100 to 0, unfortunately. Okay, 200,000 from Ika. 3%, 0%, and now we get into phase 2 at 1874. Okay, we are going to be getting a bit of a crowd control, but because of Ika, I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal once this thing goes away. But because it is a quantum entanglement, the action value is sort of already got itself the delay because of the thingamabob. So boom over here, and then here 62, 54, 45 into 37. 4 stacks remaining, summons 2 more bugs. Ooh, recovers for entangle with a little bit of healing from Kia. And then this is gonna be able to get ourselves a final stack. Oh my god, we do not have enough energy, ladies and gentlemen. We actually did not have enough energy. Okay, I think this is gonna be completely no, because if your Hyacine is not getting hit, then she is basically missing that one more hit to get the final action very advanced. So maybe in the next test or afterwards, I'm going to swap the position between Hyacine as well as RMC just to increase the probability of getting the low splash damage, so it's going to be fine. So we hit this, and then we boom. 348 into 305, 6, 7, 8. This should be 1.4 million if I'm not mistaken myself. 1.5 million. Very, very good. Pop, 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 pop. Everything dies, and then we should be able to get a break over here after one more hit from the extra turn. Gears to Cashry, swipes away. Oh, not quite enough, actually. We are going to 1781. Flies in with a 198,000 E-card. Summons a dragon. This should almost definitely get ourselves the pop over here. Everything will break. And then we're gonna get the action value advance as well as the heal. So I think it's looking at a 1.9 million into 1781 action value clear. Yeah, this should be a 1781 action value clear. I don't think we... Yeah, it's definitely a 1781. So this is done with a E0S0 Hyacine. This is done with a E0S0 Hyacine. I think we start off with the E0S1 first. Alright, we'll start with the E0S1 first. This is 1781, and then we'll try out E1S0, and then we'll sort them back into E1S0. So this score is 1781 for a combined total of 3781. Very, very good. Very, very relatable, if I can say so myself, right? So bada boom, bada bip. We are now gonna give her, outside of this memory curtain never falls, back into the signature light code, increase speed, increase current HP consumption, additional damage, all the kind. There's a lot. Literally an entire book worth of information in a single light code. So we're gonna see what the difference is gonna be from 1781 going forward, right? Bada boom, bada beep, bada bip, right? Hello. Yeah, we are in the middle of cooking video, so I'm a little bit locked out at the moment. So we're gonna hit this. Boom. W. Holy SA. Absolutely. Alright, full auto again. Slam. 150. Okay, we're gonna see how quickly we're able to get the dragon back up. But honestly, I don't think we're gonna be seeing that big of a difference because... Oh wait, I forgot to... Okay, you know, I'm just gonna keep Hyacine in the same spot where she was just to see, just to maintain consistency. Because just now running E0S0, we missed a little bit of energy. 178. So Ika's damage went from 100,000 to 178,000. I'm not sure if there were other factors, but that was a pretty considerable chunk there, because I think the very, very first E-card, it was 100k, 101k. So pretty big booms on the E-card damage from the S1. We're going to be hitting 1 million over here. Pela goes in, not quite enough for the defense down yet. No reaction. And because this time Hyacine actually got hit, we are able to maintain a 3-turn ultimate rotation. Because just now Hyacine did not get hit at all, but because this time we got ourselves the energy, we should be able to not get any downtime ultimate, which means that our performance here should at least be like, I don't know, 50 AV improvement. Instantly getting us the clear. This is going to be 1-9-10 AV remaining. Maybe the dragon can just instantly get us to phase 2, because just now I think we were left with like 8% before we could get to phase 2. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't think it's going to be quite enough here. I don't think it's going to be quite enough here. 1.7. Oh, okay. It's still going to be a little bit off, so there's no way for us to get this instantly. RMC slamming the Remembrance Trailblaze back down. Mimi goes for the punch. Pela goes for this into a defense down, which honestly is a little bit wasteful since you kind of want to wait save for the next phase. Hyacine flies back in for 427,000 follow-up. Absolutely ridiculous damage from Lil Ika right now. I believe this should definitely get us into the next phase. Single breath attack. Oh, unfortunately, the dragon is completely wasting its breath attacks. But it doesn't really matter that much since we're going to crack the bugs. And then when the dragon goes again, we're just going to get another buff over here. Yeah, we definitely get ourselves... Okay, there we go. Kind of 100%. Although we had one action down. We were down one action instead of down two actions. So it's not that bad. 1845 is a number over here. Dragon is going to go for another full blast. And then we are going to be able to build back our stacks up again. 967, 72. Pela goes for another ultimate for huge defense down to stack up with Castorus. Okay, very, very good. Ika gets us back in for another Ika hit of 300,000 before breaking. Absolutely fucking ridiculous damage right now. Okay, we're gonna hit Castorus in the face, which is gonna be absolutely zero reaction. This guy is gonna transform and not gonna get a hit yet. Mimi punches. Castorus should be able to get ourselves a next stack, and then this is gonna rise back up. And then we're gonna swipe here, and the dragon should be able to get a very, very nice chunk of damage over here. And then boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're gonna get a pop, pop, pop. Okay, not quite enough to get the final hit over here, unfortunately. 1776. This flies the fuck back in. 200,000. 1761. I believe this should start to close out the gap right here after this. Uh-oh. Okay, to be fair, we still improved by like a little bit. Chat, what was the number just now? It was 171 what again? Does anyone remember the number just now? I actually dead as cannot remember. So we're gonna swipe this. 173. It was 1781. I did worse with the signature light code. Okay, to be fair, it is a matter of rotation. Okay, I feel like the main reason is just because our very first dragon, when we were about to go into phase 2, it didn't die. And because the dragon did it, you can see we have a lot of excessive damage this time. So yeah. Yeah, it's just a simple matter of rotations, if I can say so. I'm not going to rerun. Maybe our very first run had God tier RNG. Maybe our second run over here have just dog shit RNG. But that is pretty much the results. It's going to be 3, 7, 3, 4. I'm guessing it's because of the wave 1. Because the wave 1 dragon didn't fully die, and then we wasted the entire chance we should have gotten another dragon. And I think that could have helped us secure at least like a better clear. So that is gonna be that. Basically it's RNG. Because the guy actually got a weakness implant and he actually let go of the ultimate. So it's definitely gonna be RNG. We're just gonna move on a little bit. Just take this into your considerations when I'm gonna be using Hyacine next time. Now we will take away the signature light cone, slap this back on with the Herda Store one, and activate the E1. So this E1, if you guys have not seen the early access video, you can more can have just pinned it. It's absolutely fucking diabolical. I'm not too sure if this is gonna be able to overcome the potential differences in RNG, because we should be getting a lot more stacks with this E1 on top of Chaos Reaper. So that's gonna be that. Let's just go in right here. Boom. Can you join the early access video? Help me pin it. Yeah, help me pin the early access video to chat right now. Yeah, how me going to find it? Boom, 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 boom. Previous damage for Hyacine on signature icon, I believe, was 170,000. So let's just see how much this damage is gonna be. Okay, summons Mimi. Hyacine gets us the skill into an ultimate, and then we are gonna be able to get a pretty nice little buff over here. Gets this in. This is gonna be 109,000. Boom, rise the fuck back in, slices, and then we're gonna summon the dragon right here immediately. Boom over here, and then we're gonna let go of a full blast. Boom, 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 boom. 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 1.3 million. I think it went up from 900,000 just now. So roughly a 40-35%-ish final damage increase for the dragon. So that's pretty good. Getting ourselves a Pela ultimate here, so which is going to be kind of nice. Summons a little bit more bugs, and then we're going to be able to let go. Okay, absolutely zero reaction on Hyacine. And the fact that Hyacine actually got hit is going to be quite nice for us because we are going to be getting the energy. Summons this back in. Boom. Flies about 272. We do get ourselves the 100% charge this time. This is purely because of the E1 Hyacine, since now we actually get a lot more potential damage. And keep in mind, this E1 Hyacine's full potential is not really released because we are not using this with Tribbie. Because E1 Hyacine works on every single ally attack, and nobody attacks more frequently compared to Tribbie. Are we gonna immediately summon another dragon? Yo, chat, this might be looking like an instant wave 2. Wait, this might be an instant wave 2. Boom, boom. Is it enough? Instant wave 2? Instant wave 2? Ah, for fuck's sake, bruh. Oh my god. Yeah, finish him. Okay, never mind. It's good. Because this time we actually saved the dragon, guys. This time we actually saved the dragon, so it's actually fine. Okay, now we get 100%. Flies the fuck back in. Okay, so this is, I think this is going to perform a lot better compared to the previous two runs because we actually did not waste a dragon, and we're going to let go of a full blast, and then we're going to continue to get mileage from Hyacine's entire kit since, yeah, none of it was wasted. 1.4 million, pop off all the bugs, boom, boom, boom. Very good. Hyacine summons a skill, gets the E card back the fuck in. Very good. Alright, summons a little bit more of the thingamabobs. And then we get a 100% ultimate uptime on Hyacine this time. This is also because of the hit RNG. Goes back in 191. And we are already back to 100% charge on casters. Swipes the Dragon Claw for 330,000. And then we are going to go for the boom, 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 boom again. Looking to be... I think this should be an 1800 clear. This is looking like an 1800 clear on full auto right now. We're gonna get a click. Yep, and then wow, 1867 clear. I think that is a substantial damage increase compared to the previous round. To be fair, I feel like the S1 definitely had the RNG not working in its favor. Or maybe sometimes the rotation goes a little bit off in there. But this E1's increase when it comes to the Dragon Charge is very substantial. E-Guards fly back in for 330,000. Pops off all of the bugs. Okay, we're gonna get this. Boom over here. Get out the ultimate. Mimi's gonna get out the punch. Can we get another dragon right now? Then we can save a lot of action value. Oh, not quite enough to get us to 1800, it looks like. Can we? Oh, wait, never mind, we can. Yeah, it's gonna be 1800. It's gonna be 1800. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of damage remaining as well, but we are able to get this dragon back in. Swipes in. I don't even think we need a dragon because Ika can just kill, right? Holy shit. Okay, Ika can't really kill, but then Casual is gonna whip out the dragon claws and then he's just gonna spit on his face for a 1821 clear. This is with E0S0. This is gonna be E0S0. Very good. Very nice. Boom, 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 boom. And there it is. Right? So, again, like I said, the results here, they are not representative of like E1 is better than S1, S1 is better than E1, because the S1 performance just definitely had the RNG not in their favor. But I think the very clear thing to see is the E1 upgrade compared to E0S0 is quite substantial, because our characters actually get off our dragon a lot quicker, to the point we actually save an entire almost 100 action value compared to the previous score. So very nice performance from the E0S0 Hyacine. And now we are gonna go into the slightly less relatable category of E0S1. Where is it? Yep, E0S1. So just now it was a 3-8. How much was it again? Was it 3821? Did anyone remember? I cannot remember. Was it 3821? Boom. Yes, it was 3821. Okay, very good. So we're just gonna get this. Home. 43311. Yep, absolutely. And there it is. Wait, hold up. Let me pin this for chat as well. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Anyways, this is with E0S0 here. This is with E0S0 here. Pause back in, and then we are gonna see a summon. E-card goes in, has the ultimate for the Gentle Rain. Gentle Rain flies back in. 180,000 damage. I think the most important thing is the Signature Light Cone increases E-card's damage by a lot. Because even with E0S0, E-card's damage was nowhere near to the increase compared to the Signature Light Cone. So Signature Light Cone actually helped us quite a decent chunk for E-card's personal damage. But when it comes to the charge, it does appear that Casual's Dragon Charge is going to be a lot faster with the E1. And since the majority of the damage, especially since this is going to be a slightly unreadable Casual, it's going to be a lot more obvious with the E1, since the damage is going to be coming from Casual instead of going to be coming from Hyacine himself. Gets back in with a slam, and then we're going to cleanse ourselves with the debuffs. Hyacine goes back in, this is going to be 100%. E-card flies back for 272,000 hit, and this should most likely getting us the break for the entire phase because we're going to be killing all the bugs over here. Boom, 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 and then fly. Hit, and then it explodes, breaks the target, immediately summons another dragon right now. Pop, pop, pop. Can we instant phase 2? Because this was the barrier to entry. We always cannot hit the instant phase 2 from this point. So maybe E0S0 is going to be enough to get us to the instant phase 2. Okay. Okay, 1.8. Oh, okay, it's kind of off, unfortunately. Yeah, it's still a little bit off here from the instant phase 2. Hopefully, we don't waste with Hia finishing the job for us. Because if we waste, it's not gonna be 5%. Okay, this is the exact same rotation as compared to... Oh my god, we actually wasted a dragon this. Oh wait, never mind. We didn't waste because of the E2 cash race. Okay, never mind. It's fine, fine. Okay, because if we wasted a dragon just now, that would have been very, 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 very bad. Okay, that's good. We got the extra turn. Okay, very, very good. So now we can let go all in for huge damage. 1.9 million. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, 37,000. E-car flies back in. Okay. Boom, and then we're gonna get another dragon right here, and most likely we can get another dragon closely as well. But it does appear that the score is gonna be very, very similar compared to the I believe E0S0, mainly because these kind of specific breakpoints are very, very hard to sort of min-max. Because right now it does appear that ooh, oh shit. Okay, it looks like we're not really gonna be... Okay, wait, can we break here? Wait, if we can't break here, it's gonna be a bit of a problem. Can we break here? Break? Okay, I think we definitely break because the bugs are gonna die here. Boom. Dragon is not wasted because the moment he dies, we get another dragon. It's fine. Pop, and then we get another dragon. Summons this back in, so it's still 1820. What was the previous score just now? Was it 185? It was 185, right? So the performance for this once again went down a little. 1821. Oh, it was 1821. Oh, it's one action value slower. It's one action value slower. Wait, it might be more, guys. I don't know if we can clear this to 100% yet. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, wait, we get extra turn here. Okay, it's definitely gonna be 1820. Okay, extra turn, swipes this, 97%, pop, 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 and there it is. So we are gonna be getting a 1 AV slower compared to E0S0. Again, I want to just stress this a lot. MrPokke Shadow AV is very, very dependent on like how quickly do you clear the specific stages. It's not to say that S1 is completely fucking zero purpose or like you do worse with S1, but it's just that if you were to trigger the certain mechanics at a specific time, rather than if you didn't trigger, it will just impact your performance. So even if you dealt more damage or dealt like charge your dragon a little bit faster, if it was like way too fast or way too much, it actually negatively impacts your performance. But the bottom line is definitely gonna be an increase in terms of overall damage, at least for E-card itself. So that is gonna be 3820 for E0S0 Hyacine. And now we are going to move into E2S1. So this E2, yeah, this E2, it is when an ally's target HP decrease, right? So it's anybody. it is not just Hia speed, it's any ally speed decreases, you get a 30% speed buff. And that is sort of pretty much it. We'll see if this 30% speed buff changes anything for us over here. And hopefully it can also improve our rotation, because speed is sort of everything in Epoch Shadows. So if I have to be a betting man, I'm guessing this is definitely going to help us by a little bit. Alright. Yeah, for a bit of context, I believe Huang's speed buff on E1 is 12% speed buff. Around 12% speed buff, but it's not just like speed buff from Huang, you know, because like she also gets the one turn of the talent uptime increase, so it's not that significant of a, you know. And this is an E2. Alright, this is on an E2. 200,000 damage from little Ika right now. Absolutely ridiculous, because the increased speed actually translated to more damage, right? In case you guys didn't read the kit, Hyacine speed directly correlates to the outgoing healing as well as the personal damage, because the more outgoing healing you get, the more damage Ika receives. So the faster you are, the more you heal, and the more you heal, the more damage you do. So now little Ika is actually doing 200,000 damage after unlocking the E2. We are going to be looking at a 1947. Pela goes in with the ultimate. We'll see if we can actually get this wave 1 immediately following up with Hyacine's hit over here. Okay, no reaction for us. Okay, very good. Big booms from a slam in the Mimi into 66,000. Summons this hit is going to be 90%. Absolutely ridiculous amount of charge right now for casuals. And now we can definitely get into phase break over here. 1922, get rid of every single one of the mobs, and they should almost definitely be dead right now. Pop 300. Oh my lord. Okay, chat. This E2 is pretty diabolical. Okay, the damage actually went up by so much. We saved an entire ass fucking dragon. Oh my god, we fucking wasted a dragon on 1%. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay, unfortunately, we wasted an entire dragon for 1% HP. Complete waste of a dragon, if I can say so myself, so it's just a little bit unfortunate. Getting 2 of the pops over here. Okay, no reaction, I believe, because we are gonna... Oh, shit. Yo, wait, actually, that's very, very bad. Wait, that's actually so fucking bad. Yo, cleanse her ass! Okay, there it is. Okay, that's actually really, really bad, because now our Castry is not gonna be able to get the, Oh my god. Oh, that's actually so bad, because the action value got kind of fucked up over here. Because the extra turn kind of got wasted. We'll see if we can get 100% full charge from here, because it's gonna be 30%, right? Because we're gonna be able to get a Hyacine ultimate right now. Okay, 31, 32, 34. Hyacine heal. Ultimate back in this 59%, 63. Flies back off a massive 95. Oh my god, we instantly get another dragon. Right now. Even though we sort of wasted it, it's actually no difference whatsoever, because the Hyacine just gives us so much charge that it literally does not matter. So it's looking to be a 1883 clear after popping off all of the bugs. The pop. And there it is. So it does appear that E0S0 is gonna give us the fastest clear by far. 1883 action value, and we haven't even used Pela, Hyacine, or RMC's damage up yet, because I believe this is where the dragon should get rid of everybody. Big booms. Hit this by the bitch ass. Pop. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, didn't really quite get the kill here. A little bit unfortunate. It's okay, because I believe Ika will just kill right here, right? Because it's going to be Hyacine's turn. She's going to cast a skill, and then we're going to get ourselves the Ika. Alright, Ika, do it. Fly. Okay, you know what? It's close enough. 700,000 damage, by the way. But close enough, right? We still get a... There's going to be a 3883 clear. A 3883 clear, if I can say so myself. That's going to be our fast clear at E0S0 for Hyacine. And now we are going to jump into, I believe, the E4. This E4 is good. We're going to skip the E3. Okay. So, to summarize, you deal more damage. That is pretty much it. Your little Ika does more damage. In fact, you can potentially get up to 400 crit damage, by the way. 400 crit damage. But, as of the time of this recording, it is impossible for us right now to hit 400 speed. The theoretical cap is 400 speed, so it's 200 to 400. So for the additional 200 speed, you'll get 400 crit damage. As of this time of recording, I believe even with full-on E6, unless you are playing in the Divergent universe, it is literally impossible to hit 400 speed. But maybe that might change in the future if we get some kind of buffer that, like, I don't know, doubles our speed or something. Then we can actually hit 400 speed and make full use of this trait. So for now, I believe we'll take a look at the in-combat ability, or rather the in-combat speed itself. Then we'll see how much the crit damage is going to be. We're just going to take a look into the E4, because generally speaking, most E4s nowadays in Version 3, they are going to be kind of impactful. So I just want to see how this looks like in battle, right? Okay, we're gonna let this go. Big hit over here. Okay, we're gonna let go of this ultimate. Okay. 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 Summons Mimi. Gets a heal. This is the ultimate. Alright, let's see what this damage is gonna be first. This damage is 326,000. We went from 200k to 300k. Yep, 256 is the number for now. So this is around the ballpark in which we get the 30% speed buff from the E2, all of the relics and everything. This is 256 speed, and we increased our damage by 100,000 from 200 to 300k. So if we were to get another 144 speed, that is 288% more crit damage. Quite literally doubling our crit damage. I don't know when it's gonna be to the day where we get a 400 speed Hyacine. Let me know what you guys see in DU, because in DU you can actually hit 400 speed. But yeah, so the E4 substantially increased our E-cast damage by a... Why is this thing just... The wings are so cute when it's like so chunky. Okay, anyways, let's just go on. Right, we're gonna continue the test. Okay. Very, very good. And we'll see if this additional 50% increase to E-cast personal damage is gonna impact our actual clear over here. Because every single time E-cast moves, E-cast is gonna be dealing 50% more final damage after the inclusion of this E4. Pop the box, gets us the defense down, summons this back in. Boom. Boom. Okay. We get hit on little E over here, which is completely fine. Okay. Look at the sustain, guys. Look at the sustain. Even though Pela got hit all the 650 per, okay. 650,000 from E-cast. But I do want to point out that as much as we are testing Hyacine's damage and utility, the sustain comfort offered by this unit is also honestly very, very good. We get into phase break at 1922 AV, which I believe is very, very similar to the previous phase, if I'm not mistaken. 29% HP remaining, summons this, swipes out, and I believe the dragon can definitely kill over here. Very, very, yep, definitely enough. In fact, a little bit too much damage, so it's a little bit unmeasurable how much more damage we need. Instantly getting us into phase 2, pop 2 of the box. It's gonna hit little Ika in the face. Summon this back up. We are gonna pop off our ultimate. Cleanse ourselves away from the debuffs. Me, 85% getting hit a little bit here. Okay, summons the heal. Instantly gets us a 499,000. Castris gets us the ultimate. Summons the enhanced skill into the dragon. Okay, we get off another extra, so we have a double extra turn this time. Absolutely ridiculous. And then we're gonna pop, and see if we have enough to get off another dragon, which I think is gonna be very, very possible. Looking at Hyacine, how it's almost gonna be at full energy again. Pela is gonna be able to get ourselves the boop into a skill, into an ultimate, and that is gonna definitely give us the 100% charge for the dragon. No issues whatsoever. 1883 clear, summons up the dragon, and that is gonna be the clear, right? What was the previous clear again, chat? Because I'm pretty sure this breaks and then we just grab up here. 1883. Oh, it's the exact same. It's the exact same. Wait, this changes nothing. It's the exact same. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess it's the exact same then. Yeah, but the damage definitely went up. But unfortunately, because the damage is not quite enough to get us to the next point faster, you can't really see the difference. Because you guys see just now, from the phase 1 break, we had a lot of damage remaining. Even though the dragon was not wasted, but the remaining breath attacks were completely wasted since the guy is already dead, right? But at least we kept the dragon. Okay, 1% is fucking crazy. Alright, please just end this. Please just end this. Okay, and there it is. Okay, and there it is. Okay, so that is gonna be our E0S0 Hyacine at 1883, tying with our E2S1. I would say if you do want to get an E4, you're probably already thinking about E6 at that point, because even though it is more crit damage, it is basically E-cast personal damage, and if majority of damage is still going to be coming from casters, I don't think that's going to change by too much, so it is what it is. Now we are going to go for the big boy. We are going to go for the big boy. And there it is. This... Okay, second line, everybody understands. Res pen. Classic res pen. It's the same photo. We have all played this game. Okay, the first line is the one that is actually quite ridiculous, because what this does is every single time your E card does damage, they always cut off by half, right? The tally goes away by half. So because the tally goes away by half, your damage actually drops down by that amount. But with the inclusion of E6, it is no longer by half. You only drop down by 12%, which means if this thing holds true, we should be seeing absolutely ridiculous E-card damage with this one. I'm guessing at least double. At least double of E-card damage right here. So, Mr. Fatty Bomb Bomb, arise. Arise. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be the final one over here. Boom, boom. And after this, I think we're... Okay, after this, we'll go for the Hyacine DPS showcase. Like a little bit of a bonus 7. Okay. Slap this in. 2000 AV. This is gonna be sort of similar at the start. 525. Summons this. Okay, let's see this damage. That was 300k just now. That was 300k just now. 447,000. We went from 300,000 to 447,000, and the hit after this is gonna be even higher because the healing amount only went down by 12%. So at this point, I'm guessing the next hit is gonna be, I don't know, 600,000. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit conservative. I'm gonna say the next E card is gonna be 600,000. At least against 5 targets, right? At least against 5 targets. So we're gonna see over here. He summons the thingy, punch us in the face. Okay, because this is against only 2 targets, I think it's gonna be a little bit lower. 597,000 against 2 targets. So if that was 5 targets, that might have been like 800k if it was 5 targets. If it was 5 targets, right? So we're gonna let go of the dragon. It appears that we are also clearing in the 1922. Oh my lord. Okay, we are dealing a lot more. Holy shit, we instantly went into phase 2. We legit instantly went into phase 2. Wait, this might be a 1922 clear, chat. This might be a 1922 clear. Okay, we're slamming. We're slamming. We're slamming. Big hit, 1.5 mil. Instantly clears all of the bugs again. And we are 100% action value here. Slams in the AV. Okay, no reaction, I think. I wish, I hope, I pray. Pela goes in for the defense down. Boom, over here. 80% charge. Can we get off before Hyacine casts the ultimate here? Okay, not unfortunately. Okay, we do get a slap. What the fuck? 2 million. 2 million. Before the guy even broke. 2 million hit from Iga. Holy shit, 1.2 million single target. Absolutely ridiculous. 0 cycle R damage, and there it is. So that is gonna be E0S0 Hyacine. 2 million against 5 targets before the weakness break, right? So, yep. For our fastest ever 3922 clear. Now, I just want to do one more thing before I end off this video, which is going to be the all-in unrelatable team. I want to see how this team fucks. The all-in unrelatable team. Because keep in mind, the entire time we were running a level 1 Lyco. A level 1 Lyco. Tribbie and E6S5 Sunday. 48 cost team, chat. We're gonna slap it in with a 48 cost team. Hell yeah. Okay, actually not 48. Only 44 cost chat. Because I want to save the S1 for like other units as well. So, you know, only 44 cost, not 48, right? Very, very relatable 44 cost team. See if we can get ourselves a 0 AV clear real quick. Yeah, now it's a lot more relatable. Yeah, now because we didn't do it, it's going to be a lot more relatable, right? So we're going to hit this, hit this, hit this. Alright, I see it. Can we get a 0 AV clear? I think it's just not possible, man. Okay. 300. This is without any of the buffs yet from Sunday and here. So it's just raw. Holy shit. Raw numbers right now. Right now we're gonna get the heals. And then we're gonna get a hit. Booms. 100k. Ika flies in. 400k. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this. But I'm pretty sure we can't really even get the break here. Because the guy is gonna die. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we didn't waste? Wait, we didn't waste? Oh, yeah, we actually did not waste shit. Oh, shit. Tribbie got crowd controlled. Oh, no. Okay, now we get our Sunday buff. Now Sunday is actually in battle now. So this is... Oh my god, this is just gonna end, guys. Yo, chat, are you ready? This is gonna be... What the fuck? 15 million damage! 15 million for 3938. 15 Castilian damage. And with that... Alright, this is slightly unrelatable. I would say it is slightly unrelatable. And the reason why I say it's not full-on unrelatable is because this is S1 chat. Right, so honestly, it is quite relatable. It's about as relatable as it gets, if I can say so myself. 15 Castilian. And with that, we have come to the end of Hyacine's 1 versus 2000. Let me know what you guys think of her in the comments below. Me, personally, I still think E1 is pretty monka-badonka-dongs. But I think S1 is going to be quite nice, especially for all the other units that want to make use of the HP drive. So, what of the day is going to be Flappy. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter, all the best. I'm going to see you guys next time. Take care.